to this week's episode of Spoiler Alert, shot on location with the cast of Cougar Town. We've got exclusive clips, interviews with the cast, and hopefully wine?
I think so.
When do you start drinking?
11? Yeah. Well, I got up really early, so I started drinking at 10, but...
Oh, okay.
So we'll...
Super, great. So you have an air date. It's nice when you're on a TV show and it has an air date.
That is a good thing. Something often taken for granted, but not anymore.
You know, it's towards the end of the season, so we're almost done. It would have been nice if we had been shooting while on the air. That's always kind of nice, so you can kind of get a little feedback.
What's kind of nice about it, in some ways, is that you don't have to see your ratings each week. Like last year, I would call Bill every Thursday morning. And be like, oh, Courtney, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter until season 3. Well, now it's season 3.
You and Jules, I think, are heading for a...
Is that right?
Thing. Something big is happening this
Jules
season
is
for Jules
Courtney's
and Grayson.
character, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Grayson and Jules, this is a big season for them. I don't think it's any secret that it starts off with a proposal.
Right.
And it may end with a wedding, whether it actually happens or not. I think it's already out that there's might be a wedding.
There might be a wedding.
Who knows?
We might be in Napa at a wedding. Napa. And will they get married in Napa or won't they? Or will something go wrong? And they may or may not get married somewhere else.
Has that been sort of fun to play? Because I think initially everybody thought this show was, about you on the prowl, Cougar and all that.
Jules' character was married to Bobby. Parents! They break up. She has to get back out in the world, and of course, she goes. She tries that. That doesn't work. But we know when Grayson was hired, Josh Hopkins, they always knew that would be a love interest for her.
If all the screaming and hollering we've done saying that it's not about cougars hasn't worked, then how about if we get engaged, it's not about cougars. It's ill-named, ill-titled, but it's not about cougars, although it's called Cougar Town. Our fault.
They quickly realized that that's not what you want to see me do, is go out with younger guys, but be around my friends.
A little surprise from the season for Grayson too. Daughter pops up.
Yeah.
And the baby mom pops up.
Are we allowed to say that? Did you clear all this?
I cleared it all.
Yeah.
Especially since I reported it all months ago.
Oh, it's really exciting for the character because he's wanted to be a father the entire time.
I've wanted kids my whole life. If we're gonna stay together, I have to know that you will at least consider it.
And it's a good way for them to address it so that the characters can stay together and not having her pregnant, which would really put a damper on the wine drinking, which is a huge part of the show, as we know.
What are Andy and Ellie up to this season?
Boom!
This season we're kind of dealing with our demon child. It's kind of the Chucky of TV. He's a handful, which is nice because our child is often absent. It's kind of like, yeah, we have a kid, but we're always drinking next door. Who's watching the kid?
What's going on with Ellie and Andy this season, aside from their child being a holy terror?
Well, they have a little glitch in their sex life, which has become a little routine. And maybe Travis, against all wishes, helps me sort that out.
We're shooting the finale right now.
Yep.
Any exciting guest stars?
Well, it's no joke, I do get most all of my scoop from you.
Say it to the camera.
It's true. In fact, today I got scoop from you.
What did you find out today?
About David Arquette being on the show.
So he's a producer on the show too. So how does that work? You just call him up and say, "Hey, I want you on the show. I got a role for you," or he's like, "Get me on the damn show already."
No, Bill came up to me and said, how do you feel about David doing a cameo on the show? And I said, that would be great, because we are the best of friends. He's my favorite person in the world.
Also, by the way, in the episode, I'm very close to making out with David Arquette.
I know, I read the scene. That's something.
I want to know how far I can take that scene. What do you think? Because I think David's cute. I think far.
I think you could take it far too.
Right?
Yeah. Any other guest stars?
Boobs out. I don't know, are there?
I got to work with someone who I'm kind of blown away by their talent. I couldn't believe it. Like, no nerves, no nothing, just like did their part, and that'd be you.
Any other guest stars in the finale?
Oh my God. Do you know, even bigger than David Arquette is Michael Ausiello. Has a huge part. We've shot some of it, nailed it every single time. I was quite impressed.
That would have been really nice if I didn't have to beg for it.
And I touched you during the scene.
You did. You know I don't like to be touched. Now it's time for another edition of Spoiler Alert Theater. We've got two Shakespearean-trained actors performing a scene from the February 6th episode of House.
Enjoy.
I've spoken with you know.
Nope.
Are you really this indifferent to the fact that is hurt?
Are we going off the record because this is irrelevant, or are you gonna hit me?
Why don't you just tell the guy you're sorry?
Well, I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, it's not an admission of guilt, okay? He's your friend, and you're checking on him.
Dude, he's a come on.
Whom you and who nearly died, and who's scared he may never.
What, are you gonna have me fired for bad manners?
Just trying to understand you. Why a man in your position with your abilities is incapable of shaking the impulse to act like an ass.
All right, can we go back on the record and get this over with? I got somewhere to go.
Exiting and scene. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Courtney, we have an exclusive Cougar Town clip from the new season that we're going to cut to now. It's hilarious, so let's check it out.
They sharked a car!
Jellybean, use your words.
Sharked it! Come! My car got sharked! Told you!
Bet it was those skate rats.
This is so on!